Cycle is a day. Yeah. Except 100 cycles is not even a year old, so they are surprisingly young, yes.
So not even a year old
What
could
is
have
that
a baby.
noise?
Jade. Titter tatter. I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
I heard mom chewing in my room once.
Yeah, noises pick up a lot on the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe you can use the plastic spoon. One of the yogurt ones. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, why were you? Oh, power outage. Why are we running out of power? You gotta figure this out. This one. Oh, that's weird. This is our power. Nothing there. And this one. Okay,
Oh,
das.
oh. Yes, sir.
I need to have a second. Actually, I'm just gonna let it catch up. I'm gonna cut this one off over here. And this one. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then this is 514 kilograms of oxygen. Where the heck did that come from? Oh, I was about to freak out again. Like, no, not again. What's that song? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no,
It's
no,
like,
no,
oh
no.
no, oh no,
Am I still doing this? Am I still doing this? I think yes.
I kind of stole the resident's milk. I already finished the resident's milk. November 28th, 2025. That's in like 3 days.
Elijah, you're being too loud, bud. You're being too loud.
This expires in 4 days.
Okay, you're still being too loud. That's fine. We'll get rid of it. I mean, we're gonna drink it pretty quick. F3. So I want this like this. Boom.
Oh, my sweater probably smells sour. It's always scary when you cartoon though.
Building melted. Yes, we wanted that. It was the temp shift plate. Being clever. And I want liquid naphtha because liquid naphtha's vaporization point is 538 and minus 50 on the freezing point. And over here, I used biodiesel, and its vaporization point is 180, so it's actually quite dangerous to use. It's always been like this.
Forever?
Yeah. The only reason it wasn't like this before was because I was playing the mini base mod.
No, like before the mini
Ooh,
base.
another temp shift.
I know you were playing the mini base.
That means this sucker's gonna move too. How's the temperature going down? Whatever. Why are we running out of power? I don't like it. Oh, this is disabled. Okay, we'll re-enable this building. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually need more power. I mean, that's an easy problem to solve. But simple problem to solve. Not quite easy. Because the dartles. Dartlet. Dartle. Yeah, they're annoying.
They're basically a Draco on drugs.
No, they're not even a Draco. Dracos are useful.
That's why they're like Dracos on drugs.
Dracos have fiber.
That's why I said Dracos on drugs. Because they don't. They're like Dracos because they're more movement, but they're literally Dracos on drugs.
I don't think so. They do drip. Do drip's kind of annoying to deal with.
The only reason why I make it a problem is the
Correct. Oh, I did find something out. That actually they changed recently. And that's with the shine bugs. The shine bugs now you can they use up less space. So you can have 16 shine bugs in a regular farm, which is very nice. That was cool. With perfect timing. Look, now that poor fella's trying to go in. Now we have 3 of these, which is nice because they're gonna get rid of all this uranium ore.
Agree that the Rexes are the best.
The Rexes, I like the Lums better than I like the Rexes, but the Rexes are more useful.
And more cool.
Rexes are definitely cooler looking for sure. No, they're not scary chickens. They're T-Rexes with feathers. Not a big fan of this farm setup. Unfortunately, this farm has to be pretty wide to support all these dartles.
Is that the max space?
That's the max space, yes. 96 tiles. Who's starving? Every time these suckers starve, I get freaked out. Because it's like, did I run out of food? I mean, 80,000 calories is not a ton of food. But that's why we're building this farm here. Ooh, nice.
Once I reached 10,000 calories in my world.
Wow.
I forgot how.
10,000 is not a lot,
I mean 100,000.
bro. 100,000. That's good.
That's what I meant to say. I have 100. I have 10,000
I'm
just
just
from
gonna
the
keep the
start.
lights on circuit for now. See, why do I have so many of these? Well, let's do this. And then I'm gonna make a drowning chamber for them. They gon' get drowned
We
in
love
some brine.
drowning. We love drowning, baby. And only an oxygen not included. I like drowning. The dartles. I don't really care. You should make a drowning chamber for the lava.
I'm wondering if I should extend this one out one more. Or I could even go this way, but that's gonna kind of burn into here. A steam vent.
Go back to them. What's that potion trunk?
I'm streaming, man. Good man. Ooh. Copper. I'm already out of copper. Dang. This is getting colder. Pretty soon we'll have bright nights. Yeah. What is that? Oh, I don't think so. What is that? No, you're not allowed after dinner. Ugh. I think we're getting there. Look how fast the brine is getting. Do I need a manual airlock because I'm trying to get this whole place cooled down. Because if I cool this whole place down, then when he is pooping out his brine, ice, it stays as ice. That's kind of the whole point of cooling everything, because these guys require brine ice. Because they require brine ice, I want.
Basically redefine logic.
He poops brine ice.
Basically, he poops his pee but frozen.
Oh, dude, pooping and peeing are two different things. It's kind of a weird conversation.
Yeah, but just it's just a joke. He poops his pee. Well, no,
Okay, that's enough of that conversation.
I was about to say the actual answer, but he defied logic. So good boy. I'm sorry, it's so annoying when people do that in church.
Hmm. Yeah, we're not there yet. Two here. And then down here, we got diamond. How much diamond do I have? Only 200. That's it. Nickel melts at 1454. This is at 1549. So that's steel it is. And then we're gonna need more steel. I wonder. Yeah, let's just do that. Which steel do I need? I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of steel. Maybe 10. I'm wondering if I should do.
Iron to steel.
Bro, this ain't no ice stream or UI stream or whatever. I still think it's an ice stream.
They made another hive. Look, they made a nether hive.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I did that. What's going on here? Oh no. We are completely full on that.
What if Neutronium did this and Normium did
That would be broken. Nobody likes broken things. That's still broken. Still broken. Less broken. Not broken. But useless. Because I think it'd be cool if they had like a decor. See, this is 15 decor. This has some decor, but I don't know how much because I don't have wood. This has 5 decor within 3 tiles. This is 10 decor. Yeah, so it'd be 20 decor. Yep, and they get +1 to morale for sitting down and talking to someone, which is actually kind of cool. What else is there? I didn't really do anything else. Oh, they are.
But one of those bombs and a rocket, the rocket, it actually the dudes actually talk to their friend.
They also made these public. So now I can literally stop all of these and just have like 5 tables.
That's nice that they did it too public.
Mhm.
I just saw the I just saw the Rex
Yeah. I
screaming.
still haven't figured out where I need to put my baby murderer and my
That just sounds so wrong.
cooler. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're drowning babies.
I know. That just sounds really wrong. You just
Mm.
can't say that. About the
1, 2, 3.
let's just
They
call
can't.
it the baby chamber.
I'm actually gonna have to. Only have half a ton of. Hey, Bonsalot, how are you doing, dude? It's going all right. Pretty good. I'm still working on this world. Gotten some stuff done. My son's in on the stream today. These suckers right here. I think they're gonna poop enough out. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough brine ice, but I'm trying something. I don't know if it's gonna be successful, but I don't have anything cold enough to sustain brine ice. So I'm trying the thermal regulator. I might convert the thermal aqua tuner to a thermal regulator so I get double the use. I just don't know if that's gonna work out. But then I would have to use that for the copper. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm trying to see if this works. 'Cause, we're getting cold, pretty cold. I've gotten this up to -20. But if these guys, they kind of poo out 64 kilograms of brine ice per cycle. And these suckers only take 10 kilograms. So one of these fellas could support almost 6.5 of the plants. So I think it could sustain. And then how many do I have here? Yeah, I just The only problem I have is that I don't have any liquid that can cook cold enough to make brine ice. I just made some naphtha, which freezes at -50, but everything I have is just it's I don't know if it's really that good, and I'm a little hurting with the power. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the oil biome yet. I want to clear this fella out. No, I want to use this. Not, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I still haven't fully decided, but I do have a brine geyser too, the cool slush. So I think I have enough to support that Dartle Ranch. It's just yeah, that's true, dude. I should try that. This is too warm. Let me see if there's another one. Oh, that's really cold. I wonder how long that's gonna last. Should be able to excavate these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's find some more cold biomes. That's pretty cold. We'll see how long that works for. And that will actually help cool this down further, I think. It's working though, because these were, 20, 30 degrees. So my little experiment is, I think it's just going to take a long time for it to really kick in. As you see, the hydrogen gas is at -18. I like the idea. I just don't know if it's going to work. Pressure. How much pressure do you need? 2,000? Oh, and we're at 3,000. They don't consume. No, I played it for a while longer. I built a new lum ranch because I want the green lums for the algae. I mean, I got so much peat. I have 230 tons. So I built this. I may use. I'm thinking about using more than. I don't know. I know I need a sustainable source of peat because I'm using this. And what do they use? They use just peat for this. I think it can also use wood and plywood. And with all the new husks, which I don't even know where they are, right here. And resin. So I would need to expand my resin farm here. but then I have to get rid of this. It's a little counterintuitive. At least until I get my farms up. Yeah, I haven't played the asteroid one. I want to beat this scenario, and then I'm gonna do that one. That one was a lot of fun. Bro, you should have seen. I absolutely demolished my Hydra because I accidentally connected a pump from here into this, and I had it go right into my line, thinking that it's my throwaway line, my filter line, or whatever, the one that is taking care of all the brine and the salt water. And I threw it in this one instead, and I dropped a bunch of salt water. I had to mop this all out. I had to redo everything. What a disaster that was. It was hilarious. But I got it fixed. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to do these. I still have this. I'm just going to leave it for now. Turn these all to P1. This is where I want to utilize all these volcanoes. So I'm going to throw steam engines here and there, steam turbines. Like this one's already cooled quite a bit. But I want to use these all. That'd be fun. Have you played that scenario since? You said you got it within 10 cycles? Oh, yeah, it's I I don't know. I've been um I've been enjoying this map so far. But as soon as I finish this map, I'm gonna start on that one. If I don't take a break from Ani, I don't like burning myself out with video games that I enjoy because then I put it down and I don't like ever play it again. What the heck is that guy doing in here? Just gonna murder him. I don't want him to accidentally destroy my liquid lock. Hmm. Or I just brain farted what I was doing. I was. Oh, yes. I need more steel. I just got you on straight iron to steel. Okay with that. That's my temperatures here. That's pretty hot. I'm okay with this warming up quite a bit because it's kind of cooling things down a little too much. Over here, though, I need to do something with the pressure here. I'm gonna murder these guys. No, I'm not. Look at that. It's at minus 20, bro. This is about to turn a brine ice. Yeah. I think I need to get it down to about 25 degrees. Negative 25 to really freeze it. So did you start playing this game when it came out? When it first came out? Oh, why do I have oxygen in here? Oh, I got oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. We have to fix that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when this came out, and honestly, I thought it was a stupid looking game because I was playing Don't Starve Together a lot. And I was like, this game looks dumb, so I never played it. And then I saw a couple of YouTube videos a couple of years ago, and this is after I started having all my brain injury symptoms. And so I was laid out on the couch with nothing to do except watch TV because I was too dizzy for anything else. So after watching a couple of YouTube videos, because I was like, oh, I remember this game, and I thought, like, I'm gonna just watch a couple of videos, and then I fell in love with the game after I tried it, and I put in like 2,500 hours since then. Do their thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I just think it's gonna take a long time for this to work, which is good. And then I have my. This is the closest thing I have here, volcano. So I'm gonna put some power here, and power can. Yeah, I'm gonna use each one of these volcanoes independently and pull some power instead of having a power spine that goes to multiple places. I'm gonna have multiple power centers. So like this one can be for the rockets. This one can be for kind of this area. This one can be for this area. And then these ones can be in, I don't know, maybe I'll make some massive steam room or something. I don't know. But I want to try to encourage the betas. In fact, I can make another beta here. Can anyone excavate this? Masterworks. Does anyone have Masterworks? One person. Okay. This is going to be overly complicated. By overly, I mean like for no real particular reason. Yeah, it's funny thinking back. I used to be so afraid of playing with automation. Oh my gosh, is it negative 32? Bro, how is it so cold? This is like actually working a lot better than I expected. You know what I think it was? I think it's the constant power running out that I had with this setup. That's this is totally gonna work now. I'm convinced. Yeah, for sure. These used to be at like 15 degrees positive. Just got messed up. These ones are harvest ready. These ones are harvest ready. Ladders. Oh, I did not mean to get rid of that. But that's okay. Oh, I do think these guys consume chlorine, do they? Oh, it just says dry ice. Air pressure 250 minimum. Dry ice minus 10. I mean, this would tell you if it was actually consuming the chlorine gas. Maybe it's just escaping through here. And there's not a whole lot in there. Ooh, let's see the achievement. Oh yeah, one year to be exact. Hmm. Take this, put it here. This guy. Wonder if a pip planted that. I don't see any pips. I don't remember this being here. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna work. I think I'm even going to leave this here like this. Maybe. Mm. Oh, Abe's just slow. Hmm. Ready? Builder. Why do you still have that hat? You're in a deficit. That's not good. B. I have to skill scrub this guy. Look at that. We got brine ice being made here. How the heck did that happen? Is that? No, that's not brine ice being made. It's going. How cool does it have to be for them to poo out that brine ice? I don't know. What if I did this? And just let it fall down here for the time being. Ooh, another one. There's so many volcanoes here. It's kind of insane. I got all this chlorine. I think I'm going to use it for the fronds. The mega fronds. Popular today. What's up, Yone? Sorry about that. What's taking them so long to take care of this? Oh, how did that get screwed up? Let's close this out. Go this way. I don't know how oxygen got in there. Hmm. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. This is oxygen here. Let's empty this one out. That doesn't really matter. It's empty anyway. Chlorine, chlorine, chlorine. So this one being oxygen. And that's it. We're back in action. That can go here. And that can go here. And that can go on. There we go. Why is it this getting filled? We just got way too much work to do, I guess. Let's turn it up a little bit on the speed. Ooh, let's murder these guys. Get some food. cold. Ooh. Uh-oh. I knew I was going to forget about this. Too much liquid. That is a problem. Yeah, we have the liquid naphtha. It's like pretty much the same color. Oh, that's the problem. Is this right here? I think I'm gonna. That's not really going to work because my lack of power. Your powers are weak. Just gonna force it a little bit. If you feed bottom from docks, docks from bottom, they will feed much faster like this. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know if you know who. I think Magnet or what was his name? Um, Francis. I know you know who Francis is. The guy that sounds like he talks like this, but with a little bit of an accent, like his lower jaw. Not this isn't like supposed to be an insult or anything. He just has a very distinct voice, almost like his jaw doesn't move. Anyways, he built some crazy contraptions so that it goes all even in every single dock. And I saw that I was like, that's like way too much. But it had to do with a lot of bridges, and it looked crazy. And it was like 4 tiles long, but it was kind of cool. Yeah. My entire how 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 did this happen? I know how this happened. Do I have any more naphtha in here? I don't. Let's just okay. I did get a little bit of damage. Let's fix this. I just hope that the salt doesn't drop in there. Oh, thank goodness. It didn't. Sweet. But now we can empty out the brine. Relocate the naphtha. Make sure I don't have any more naphtha coming in. Too much liquid. Let's double check the dock. Built that real fast. Is that how you were talking about? Yeah, because I could like do the same thing from this side and drop them down, and that should do the same thing, but we'll see. I mean, I have plenty of oxygen there. It might be worth it. You think it might be worth it to have the second line come through and do it from the top? I kind of like that idea, to be honest. Yeah, might as well. That way I get pretty consistent. More consistent stuff. I mean, this is all gonna pressure out. It's gonna max pressure pretty quick because I have plenty of oxygen here everywhere. So I'll just leave it like that for now. I might actually just leave it like that, period. I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of cool. Okay. Back to 200. Salt water still at 200, give or take. I'm literally about to put water in here. Or filter, water filter. If I break that one more time, I'm putting a filter there. Power usage be danged. Yeah, that's working beautifully. That's gonna speed up. Oh, a lot of stuff's about to get done here. Oh my gosh, we got ice down here. Oh, that's regular ice. minus 22 degrees. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We're like getting close to freezing these suckers. Plus 0 ice. That's funny. Oh, I could put this down here. And that's going to let this drain without letting too much hot stuff through. I hope. How do we have brine in here? Yeah, it's very nice. Thanks for the idea. And it kind of works out too because now now these two could be dedicated to this, and then one of the third ones could actually come up and actually, yeah, dude. Let's just do that. I'll do this. See if that works, and then cut that off. Oh my gosh, we're already out, almost out of NAFTA. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness, we got 3 of these fellas ready to go. Ready to get to ready to become dinner. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to add more than this cuz my Viagra nodes aren't growing.
But I want to talk to you. I want to see the chance of his say.
70% to be a blum lum. Not yet. Okay. I'll I'll be done in 10 minutes. And I might get on a little later, but Bry nice. Yes. That's money right there. So now what I want to do is stick a drop of liquid naphtha over here. This could be mopped up. Say that again. I don't know. There's so many dartlet eggs in here. I mean, they're like rabbits, bro. They just reproduce like crazy. The baby dartlets are pretty cool. 7:30. In Texas, it's 7:30. They're only 2 hours ahead. Sure. Let me ask Ben if he's let's see. It's not going to show up. Picked up brine. Oh yeah, you're gonna dump it. I think put it in here.
Why do you need bride?
Yeah. Brine. I don't really need brine per se, but I'm using it in the desalinator, so I need the water that the brine has given me. But the thing I need is brine ice. That's what I need. So that's what I'm trying to make
Why
here.
do you need bride eyes?
Because these things take brine ice, the doot drippers. So the doot drippers take 10 kilograms of brine ice per cycle, which is fine because these guys poop out 64 kilograms per cycle. So, and I'm trying to make these dartles for this, but we'll see. The chlorine gas is cooling off nicely, and I have brine ice now. So I'll have this here sooner rather than later. Let me see where we're at with this. Getting there. Almost all able to be used.
Todd, I have a question. You think I should do? Okay, so Jabos and Rexes are my favorite animals. Are my favorite mobs ever.
Which are?
And
Jabos and what?
Rexes.
Rexes.
Do you think I should do Jabos for my normal dupes and Rexes for my ranchers? Or should I just do all Rexes?
Well, I don't think it'd be a good idea to have your eggs all in one basket.
What?
All your eggs in one basket, meaning you have only one source of food. Jabos eat paku. So you have to be aware of that. So
I know. I'm asking for like the atmosuits.
for Atmos suits,
Yeah.
you don't really need the Jabos are kind of set and forget. Once you set them
No,
up.
the atmosuit skins. The atmosuit
Oh,
skins.
oh. I like both of them actually. Cuz let's see. This guy Freya.
Freya just does not want you to click on her.
It's whatever you want, man. I like using the Rexes for
Yeah,
my
that's
people that
funny.
make it. The ranchers. Oh, the body temperatures. Why are we so warm? Oh, because of that. Let's get this going, and then I can start this. And I think we're gonna. This guy is just not producing enough. So I'm gonna cut this off from here. Oh my gosh, we got so much out here. 4 kilos. Oh, because of this. Oh, that was a bad decision. We're going to do something kind of. I don't know if this is a dumb idea or not, but I want to take this and I just want one little, just one spot, and then we can go like this. And then we can steal all that. 29 degrees, yeah. Which also means what a disaster this is. I gotta clean this up nicely. Where can I put another one of these? I mean, I could put one here for this part, and then have this one do my deep freezer. Yeah, and if I need to, I can extend it out. I don't know how I got hydrogen in here. I think it creeped in through here somehow. Yeah. Deleting. Okay, so now I need to close this back off. Yeah, we're losing power, but I'm working on that. See, that works. Yes, sir.
This is a private. And you
Found
don't,
its way back in
you
here.
don't have to. You don't have to. What? Kid? Five? What can I play oxygen not included? Does it have to be such a long time?
Yes.
At least at the start of December. Can I play it?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to filter this out for the time being. No, you can't play video games until the 16th. Because I was letting you play Oxygen Not Included, and then you were rude to your mom. And so, because of that, you can't play it. Because This was supposed to be the one that you could play.
Well, anyways, I was wrong about my least favorite. My least favorite from the prehistoric pack was the nits. They're so annoying.
The nits are very annoying,
I hate them.
but they make good food for your lure plants. Do they even need domestic growth? Polluted
But
dirt.
but Rexes make better. But Lubs make better food for your Rexes. I'm just saying. The nits are my least favorite.
I wonder if nits are 1-for-1. Reproduction, 22% per cycle, so I'll just say 4.5 cycles just for the fun of it to produce one.
Why do the useless things have to have 10 cycles, but the not useless things have to have 5, like the Mika?
The mimicas are,
Mimicas.
but they grow like from a plant, which is nice. Just need to make sure I have enough dirt, which I've been growing my dirt. How else am I making dirt?
How do you grow dirt?
Well, I think I've been growing my dirt stockpile, but I think it's just from
Wait, those are actually useful?
dirt.
The dirt stockpiles.
What's dirt? Okay, you're thinking about my dirt thing. This thing. It's compost. And yes, they are useful.
Oh, so I should build one?
Yeah, because they take the polluted dirt and they are composted into regular dirt.
Even with the rotten food?
Yes.
Oh,
And the rotten food eventually turns into polluted dirt.
I need that.
Yeah, no, it's very useful. You pretty much have
All
to
my
have at
food
least
rots.
one. Unless you're doing something with your polluted dirt, but there's not a lot you can do with it. Sublimates it to polluted oxygen. Oh, you could turn polluted dirt into molten glass. I did not know that. You can take polluted dirt and you can put in a sublimation station and it becomes polluted oxygen.
That's a waste.
You can feed polluted dirt to sea combs, and sea combs can be used to make fado oil, allergy medication. You could feed Pacu with it, which is nice. That's full cycle, but not really because you're doing 20 kilograms of sea comb for 10 kilograms of polluted dirt. So you're losing half the sea combs. You can make it into sand to feed the poke shells and its variants, and you could feed sage hatches. And sage hatches can actually eat regular dirt too, and algae, fertilizer, whatever food. Let's see, what else can you do with polluted dirt? That's it, really.
Okay.
My lum ranch is actually going to feed my pacus
How?
because these guys, when they become uh, the other lums, they poop out algae.
What?
Yeah.
Finally, something useful for those noobs out there who just use the algae stuff.
So the algae can feed pacu. So that's how I'm going to keep it.
Are Pacus good or bad to ranch?
Pacus are not good. They're very good. They're great to ranch. But you have to make sure you have sustainable food for them. Yeah, they're fine to ranch.
Close your eyes and open your ears. Get polluted
I
with
said
my
you can have this afterwards.
get polluted with my candy. Sorry. There, your keyboard needs some candy.
Okay, can you stop that? Because it kind of makes a lot of noise for the mic.
Candy. Not sponsored, sadly.
I don't want to be sponsored by candy
Not even Whoppers.
ever.
Well, I mean, sponsors give you more money because they'll give you money to sponsor them. Plus, they'll probably send you some free candy. I'll take the free candy, give it to my friends at school.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
So even if, like, let's say Whoppers asked you to sponsor them, you would say no.
Probably.
Oh, but
Hey, look how well that worked. Now I feel better doing this.
it's not so bad. It's just like you should try out this candy. It's a really good candy. It tastes really well.
Let's see. I have a pressure issue in here. So I'm actually going to delete this bridge. No, I don't have to delete the bridge. I just have to connect this to that.
Tati, I'm going to get my revenge on Chess.
This
Uncle Ben never responded.
out. Uncle Ben?
Hondo. Uncle Ben Hondo.
No, he hasn't seen it yet.
My favorite honk ever is the
I think I'm
it's
okay
so good.
with just making the sucker go off. Can I demolish this yet?
We need to find two more fossils to shit. Go to it. Go to it.
I have ice and bright ice. Solid nuclear waste.
Go to zoom out.
But this is working, dude. Like, I'm legit have ice being made. Bright ice. My idea actually worked. I would break my elbow, pat myself on the back. See, I don't like that I'm creating so much here, but I feel like these fellas right here are going to. I feel like these fellas right here are going to burn through all this, especially because this only puts out 81 grams a second on average, and it's not active all that much. And we are eating up. Consuming 22, so we could probably make this even. You're doing what? Okay. As long as you don't rage.
I'm tired of beating. AI bots that is like
Yeah.
hit a group themselves, but they would
Pollination.
get Oh, I thought I was because I'm 26. Wait, someone almost in a month and 1 day.
Oh my
Christmas?
gosh, this sucker's
Is
almost
the
done.
Christmas the 25th?
Bleach stone. I'm gonna have to move my bleach stone
Is
somewhere.
Christmas the 25th?
Yes.
Of the 16th? Wait, wait, will we have no school? Will I have no school
That's correct.
on the 16th?
On the 16th?
Yeah.
December? What's the 16th? Tuesday, so I don't see why you wouldn't have school.
Well, I think too close. It would be 9 days away. Christmas.
Maybe.
Well, if it doesn't, I'm cooked. Because I really wanted to buy a Christmas tree for Josiah. And all the presents and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get it.
Can I give you an elytra? Do I have? I think I have extra ones now. I grabbed the bunch.
I did.
Why is the hydrogen gas so warm all of a sudden? Oh, because we're losing heat. What I want for Christmas in Minecraft?
Yeah.
Nothing in particular. Oh, it's this, the liquid
Not even
naphtha.
like
Rare ore. No, I don't really care about that. You know, I like earning my own stuff when it comes to that. Oh my gosh, look how many I have, dude.
Tati, it would be a Christmas gift.
A Christmas gift. The silence armor trim.
I am not getting that in 9 days. No, wait, it took me like about 3 months to get one. What else? That's not like the rarest trim in the game. You know what? I'll try to get you a silence armor trim. Well, if you do want me to get you one, you just gotta let me play like a day early. If you want me to get you one. There's no chance I'm getting the silence armor trim in like 4 hours. 2 days included. I would have to spend 1 day in spectator looting ancient cities. And like another hour flying to the ancient cities. And like another hour just trying to loot the ancient. Just trying to survive the Jordan. But then all my time would be and I'm building Christmas. I'll have actually
That should
Get the
work.
gifts. Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know where this guy came from. Isn't that funny?
I really want to see some cool tree designs so I can make a Christmas tree. If I watch like a video of how to make some like Minecraft with Christmas trees, would that use up my video watch? Just do it for a
You just gotta use it wisely, man. That's all there is to it. An actually good tree. Oh, you know what I would recommend? You can. Yes. Actually, I'm finishing up right now. The thing, what I would have you do for the Christmas tree in Minecraft on our server is to make it look kind of like the spruce.
I know. I was going to make a spruce tree, grow it, and like add some really cool details. And like
I want to make it huge,
yeah,
like
have
8
the
blocks
giant,
by 8 blocks trunk.
have yeah 8,
That'd be
and
cool.
have one giant spruce, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and just curve it out a little.
Yeah.
Well, you need to. Well, you should make an episode about it, like making a giant Christmas tree in Minecraft episode.
You're gonna start
Plus
right there.
Prestino the goat.
Oh,
Literally says
Preston. Did you call him Prestino?
yes, Prestino. That's what Josiah calls Prestino.
That's funny.
One little.
Yeah. I actually kind of want to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is all temporary. I just don't want this to stifle itself. And Megatrons are just so good that I can't like not utilize this. These are.
So good.
I mean, they're pretty much like sleet wheat. And you can make frost buns, and you can make fish tacos, which is quality great +4. Shellfish tempura, great +4. Pepper bread, superb +5. Which, what is it? That doesn't show you. Superb +5 is like, I don't know, like 16 extra morale points or something. Like, it's just a crazy amount. Because +3 adds 8 to morale. Let me see if I got something in here. Swampy Delights, maybe. I don't know what has +4 in here. But in any case, it has. There's really good stuff you can make out of it. Oh yeah, if you can make this, absolutely make it. There's like no ifs and or buts about it. You need chlorine and you need cold, so it has to be under 15 degrees Celsius for them to grow. It's simple. If you don't overthink it, you could do it. But see, it's either you can use a thermoregulator, which is not a bad option, because what you can do is you see how I'm cooling the brine ice, right? I'm cooling this whole area to make brine ice, which I had to cool the naphtha, which is why everything warmed up so much. But let's just say that it's whatever. Um, you can take this and make a branch to cool your megafrons, and then make it minus 25 degrees or minus 30 degrees, which is perfectly cold enough for these. And then you could take a branch of hydrogen and take it to a place to put in something like this. When this is closed off, your auto sweeper can be in here. This is more complicated, but I can help you with it. But your auto sweeper can grab food out of there. So you put a conveyor chute in here so that you could drop your food off in there, and then you put a fridge that this can access, so that your fridge, you can set it up to have like 3 kilograms of food, and then your dupes will come in, grab food out of here, and then the auto sweeper is going to grab food from your freezer and put it in your fridge. And so your food's going to last a lot longer. The only reason I don't have millions of calories right now is because I'm not making enough food, um, because I don't have a deep freezer. Otherwise, I would have a lot more food. And I'm sure some food has rotted, food has decayed. Look at that. And so I could put all my food into the deep freezer and then have just a little bit in the refrigerator. And you could drop all your food in there. This is a little bit more complicated, but this is definitely powerful enough to keep this cold and this cold. The only thing you have to be aware of is your chlorine gas vent, if you have one. There's two different types. There's the one that does 5 degrees Celsius. Right here, you see the chlorine gas, 252 grams a second at 5 degrees Celsius. And then you have the one that does 60 degrees Celsius, but it does a lot more chlorine gas. So if you're doing the 60 degrees Celsius, you might have a harder time cooling this down, in which case you may need a thermal aqua tuner. But thermal aqua tuners and thermal regulators are the same. The only difference is one's gas and one's air, right? It uses a gas and one uses a liquid. But the setup is the same. The setup is this, right? You have an incoming line and you put a sensor on it for temperature. Then you have a bypass. So your bypass is this. You just put a line, because this is the in. So if I cut this line going out of here, it still works. Okay. But if this stops, it doesn't work. So what you have to have is this. And what it's going to do, if you don't have too much gas in here, which I do, what it'll do is it will bypass this and flow onto here if you don't have too much gas, which I do. And then your circuit's going to constantly be working. So I actually have to fix that, which is an easy fix. See? This is going to keep me from doing that. I have to get rid of this. You can use whatever gas you want, but carbon dioxide. Okay, so the problem is that you see thermal conductivity of carbon dioxide is 0.015. Thermal conductivity of this thermal of polluted oxygen is 0.024. Oxygen is also 0.024, and hydrogen is 0.168. So it's like 5 times more better at transferring temperature. So hydrogen works better. The way that you do it is by having a spawn or some kind of oxygen machine that uses water. By using the electrolyzer, it creates hydrogen gas. So I can teach you how to make your own spawn.
I was about to be like, well, how do you make hydrogen gas?
Yeah, this is how you make hydrogen gas.
I
You can also find it and then filter it out. This is all throughout my base. I didn't lose this hydrogen or make it. I just found it in my base. Look, here's untapped and it's hydrogen. That's untapped and hydrogen. You could just use a filter like this thing.
What's that?
It was a gas filter.
What is it for?
Filtering gas. So you can filter gas, you pick hydrogen, and everything that goes into this input, this is the input. So gas goes in here, okay? And this is the output. And this is the filtered output. So gas goes in here. Let's say you have oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide going in here. The oxygen and the carbon dioxide will come out of here, and the hydrogen will come out of here, but you have to go in and pick hydrogen. It's just like this fella, right? We have this.
Okay, I'm guessing that. So the water filter, if you have polluted oxygen, salt water, and brine, I mean, if you have water, polluted water, and salt water,
I'm going to show you.
and if you run it in and you want regular water, the regular water would go there, but the polluted water
Exactly.
and the
And
salt water would go
that's out of here. So whatever you pick on here comes in here. So I have liquid naphtha. Liquid naphtha right here. And my liquid naphtha fell in here, okay? And my pump is picking it up. And I don't like that my pump is picking it up. So I can't mop it because it's too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump it in here. This is brine. The brine's going to go straight through. Brine's going straight through. The regular water went straight through. And we have liquid naphtha and brine going through here. So the liquid naphtha is going to go through here. See, it's right here. And brine is going to go through here. So you got liquid naphtha going in here.
They look
And brine, I know, they do. It's annoying. So you got brine here and liquid naphtha here. And this is the surest way to filter out liquid, because this will work 100% of the time. And then if you needed to filter out because you had different liquids, add more. So this one has liquid naphtha. So if I had, I don't know, water, well, yeah, water, you could put water here. But between water, between between water and brine, you don't actually have to filter water out. And the reason is like you see that little packet of water? So the water, this is the how you process it. So you take it's a desalinator. So it takes the salt out of the brine, because brine is just really thick salt water. Very, very heavy salt water is what brine is. And salt water is obviously salt water. So this sucks the salt out of the water and passes water. Well, if water comes in like this, see how it's coming in? It just goes right through. See, this is all intake. So what's going to happen? Water's just going to literally run right through this.
Well, so what will the brine do? Oh, it won't run through. It'll just go
The
straight
brine
in.
goes so this if this it will run through here, the brine, because of the way I set it up.
But it
Which
won't run
actually it would be
through.
better to set it up like this. So the brine gets stuck in here and it's actually processed. Okay.
So it's processed.
Yes. Yes. It's processed like McDonald's. No, what processed means is that the salt is taken out of the brine and then it just becomes regular water. And that's why it's okay to put salt water. And brine breaks um, brine breaks these your polluted water sieve. So this takes polluted water and then it turns it into regular water. Brine will break that, but polluted water won't break this. It'll just run through it like water. So if you had a lot of liquid to go through, right? The only reason I'm doing that is because liquid naphtha won't break this machine. It'll go right through it, right? If it picks up the liquid naphtha will just go through it, and then the liquid naphtha is gonna go in here. It's gonna go. Maybe it'll drop in here. Maybe it'll go over here. But my luck, it'll go in here, and then it'll break these. So that's why I'm filtering it out, because some fell in here. See, it's already gone. This part is.
So is it black?
Yeah, it's black inside outside, but in here it's white. I don't know why it's like that. And I'm gonna leave this in here until that's gone. Yeah. All right, Bonds. Thanks for watching, bro. I appreciate you joining the stream. I'll be back in a day or two, tomorrow or the day after. I haven't set a schedule yet, but I'm thinking about what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with weekend kind of sporadically, but I'll take
Maybe
some
we'll
input
do
from
it on
viewers.
other Thursdays, but not this Thursday because it's Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, we could always do a Thanksgiving stream. I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah. Wait, Tati.
Dude, that's a mistake.
So you said I could play on special days.
Take it easy,
Thanksgiving.
man. I said you could play Thanksgiving.
No, you said special days. Thanksgiving is an actual special day. It's a holiday.
I don't know.
It is like a special day, like my birthday or something. Like holidays are special days. I won't be like, oh, this is the end of my week. It's a special day. It won't be like that.
I don't know if Monster's still there, but just reminded me of this thought when YouTubers would be on and they'd thank their subscribers and whatnot. I always kind of felt like they were full of it, but like it's kind of funny because now I'm in similar shoes and I actually do feel very thankful for you guys watching. So I don't think they're full of it anymore. I think they actually are thankful.
Yeah.
uh, nice, cool,
I bet
31
that your
degrees.
dudes break the laws of physics and oxygen not included and somehow get stuck in
That would be my luck, wouldn't it?
there. But that would
Oh,
be
he tried to.
he's destroying the
Oh
laws
man,
of physics
I just
too.
cannot wait to get my new CPU.
Yeah.
I've been saving for that sucker for months.
Tati, it was my luck. My first time ever playing, my dupes got stuck under a block, and it was like, oh my gosh! And then they instantly died. It was
Mm-hmm.
water
Yep, that would happen.
on my first
Okay,
time.
sulfur, dirt,
I could at least
bleach
get
stuff.
them.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
can we
see.
play chess now?
I want this to be up
Tati,
here.
you said
We
you
will.
told mom that you were
I'm
done like
done.
30 minutes ago. You
I
said
st-
I'm going to get off like right now.
uh,
That was like 30 minutes ago. I'm just saying. I really want to play chess.
you do. I'm glad that you do.
Yes,
Actually,
chess is the funnest game I've ever seen.
two,
Except the
one,
games.
two. So
I
we're
would
gonna do
hate playing against an AI bot.
this, and then this. That's not too hot. I just want to get this squared away,
Like pre-built.
just outlined, so I know
So
what
like
I'm doing in
pre-built.
my mind. And then let me double check on this
Oh
fella.
my gosh!
We're back to the
look at look at all of
pre-ionize. I
those.
know, they're miserable and it makes me happy
Just
because
kill
I don't
all of
like
them.
those. Those are my
Yeah.
least favorite ones.
Well, my least favorite are the nets.
Okay, oh my gosh, we're at negative 27 degrees on this fella. And we're gonna start freezing up, and then that means we're gonna get brine poop.
Yeah. Wait, Tati. Go back to your Draco farm. They made something beautiful. And
What's
what if
that?
a Draco went there and it looks like you had cheeks of
You mean Dartle? Oh my gosh,
steel?
you're so funny, dude.
Wait, I said Draco. I mean Dartle.
Dartle,
Like that. That's so
they're all
funny.
cramped,
Like,
so
what
we
is the
gotta.
chance of that? For it to look like cheeks of
Bro,
steel.
this is it.
Oh, Draco did go on the cheeks of steel. We're going on the cheeks of
Okay,
steel.
that's enough.
Okay, eggs of steel.
Yeah, somehow we keep dropping.
Okay, Tati, please can we go?
We are on fire. My man. My man. All right. Oh, 2 hours and 22 minutes? Wow. I said I was going to get up 20 minutes ago. All right. I got to rip myself away from the pooter. Let's see. Is this guy too old? Is it time for you to go to greener pastures?
If you let me play Minecraft on Thursday on Thanksgiving, I'm going make a chicken farm.
I don't know. Okay. It is time to go. Fonts left. We don't have any other viewers, but if you are watching and just creeping, thank you for watching, and you guys have a fantastic evening. See you in a couple days on Thanksgiving, on Wednesday, the day